favorite goth song, Let's Dance. Okay. I don't wipe the mic off for COVID. I'm just trying to get the weed smell off the mic. That's all I'm doing. How you guys? It's Sunday night. Let's party, right? I know. Some people are looking at me weird. You know, I know I don't look like the other comics. I'm a little overdressed. I realize I look like Kung Fu Panda, the live version. That's not what I'm going for, folks. I realize I look like Rosie O'Donnell joined The Walking Dead. That is not what I'm going for, folks. I'm the goth comedian. I like my women pasty white. Am I the only one? Who else is with? Yeah, I love it. Thank you. The whole front row's with me. No surprise there. And no, my ex-girlfriend was so white. I got to tell you, she was so white. She was an actor in Schindler's List, and they filmed her scenes in color. That's what I'm talking about when I say white. I took her to a party. She put her hand on the table like this. 5 guys tried to snort her fingers. Okay, that's what I'm talking about when I say white. I love being at the Comedy Chateau. I love this club. This is a great comedy club. Because I do weird shows. Thank you, the owner's friend. So, because I do weird shows. Because I'm the goth comedian. I hosted a vampire convention before the pandemic. These people think they're really vampires. I went to this girl after the show. I said, "You want to take a selfie with me?" She's like, "You're really funny." I said, "Let's take a selfie." She said, "No." I said, "Why not?" She said, "Because they don't show up on film." I said, it's a phone. There's no film. She said, "We've evolved." These are the gigs that I get. I performed at a horror convention. Scary. They didn't have Freddy. They didn't have Jason. They didn't have Michael Myers. Scarier than that. Corey Feldman. He started dancing. People fled to the aisles. I'm telling you, it was a wild night. And 3 months ago, I just performed comedy at an S&M dungeon. That's a tough crowd. You guys are fine. You guys like a joke, you laugh. You don't like a joke, you don't laugh. When you're performing at an SM dungeon, half the people have ball gags in their mouth. You don't know how you're doing. The whole show you hear. That's all you hear. And I know a couple people aren't laughing because they're into lifestyle. I get it. I know. I've seen you around. Because it's hard. I'm a big guy. It's hard to find S&M paraphernalia in my size. It's hard to find buttless chaps and dog collars in my size. So I'm starting my own big and tall S&M store. It's called Payne Bryant. You might want to check one that I want to. Payne Bryant. But yeah, it's crazy, the gigs that I do. And I know some of these people, I see a couple skeptical people. They're like, "You're not really goth," because you think all goth guys are skinny like Marilyn Manson. That is not true. If you go to a goth club, no goth guys work out. So we're either really skinny or really fat. So if you go to a goth club, it looks like binary code. 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. If you ever need to clear the cache out of your computer, go to a goth club. That's you'll do it right away. And the girls are getting older at the goth clubs. The girls are getting older. Have you noticed this? Any goth people here? I went to a goth club last week. There was a woman wearing fishnet stockings over a knee brace. They're getting older is what I'm saying. And that's good for me, though. It's good for me, because you know who finds me attractive? Old women. Once a woman hits 60, I'm suddenly attractive. I don't know if it's the glaucoma. I don't know if it's the dementia. I just broke up with a 73-year-old nymphomaniac, and I'm not kidding. I'm telling you. That's her right over there. She's wild. She told me, we had sex. She said, you blew my mind. I've never experienced anything like that in my whole life. 73, you know how hard that is? 23-year-old, what experience do they have? College sweetheart and a guy that met at the Comedy Chateau. That's it. 73, she's lived through Woodstock, Vietnam, the 80s, the 90s, disco, all that. 9/11, I blew her mind because I'm an amazing lover. I gave my ex-girlfriend the biggest orgasm. She's clapping. She's right there. She the biggest orgasm she ever had in her life, and I know she wasn't faking because her nose started to bleed. I never thought I could top that. I had another girlfriend topped it. I gave her chest pains, and I know you're looking at me going, if you had chest pain, if you were on top of me, I'd have chest pains too. That's not why I was working. You're beautiful, by the way. The host or whoever was pointing you out, very beautiful. You have my other fetish. I love women with glasses because I figure their vision's impaired, so I have a shot. But and I was talking, Felipe was talking about his grandfather passed away. My grandmother passed away. She was 98 a couple months ago. It sucks, but she had Alzheimer's, so she doesn't know she's dead. And before I go. Comedy. Anyway, before I go, look around the room, folks. I want you to look at yourselves because I love this crowd. You want to know why? Diverse crowd. We got every nationality, every ethnicity, every sexual orientation, and we're all here together. The arts brings people together. I love the arts. I love comedy. I went to see the industrial band KMFDM. Google it. I don't have time. But they were performing right next door where Usher was playing. So it's exactly what you think. It was a bunch of well-dressed black people all in white and a bunch of weird-looking white people all in black. It's the most fucked up version of Spy versus Spy you've ever seen in your life. Thank you, Comedy Chateau.
Give it up for Dark Mark. Okay, we have a special guest, man. This gentleman, movies, television, travel all over everywhere. I need y'all to give a big round of applause. Let's get it going for Mr. Justin Hires. Come on, let me bring it.